Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, so welcome back with me, Muhammad Kafafatullah. And in this video, in this occasion, I am going to teach you or show you step by step of making a portfolio website using Tailwind CSS. So the last time we did portfolio website as well, but without using any Tailwind or Bootstrap CSS. So we are last time we are using a regular or default CSS. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to do it with Tailwind CSS. So what we're gonna make is like this. So we have I am using the credit for Sandika Gali. So he's a content creator from YouTube. You can find it, and also is a programmer, web programming. So we have this the hero section, what we're gonna call it, and then about us, and this social media button here, also portfolio as well, and then the clients who cooperated before, and then blogs, and then this section, contact section, and the footer section as well. Also we're gonna make this the navigation bar, and also this button right here, which is going directly to your account. Alright, let's do this. So for this video we're gonna skip the light and dark switch mode. So the video will be more longer if we learn this. So we are focusing on the navigation bar and the sections. Alright, so first thing first, of course you're gonna have to make a new folder, new file, index HTML, and then you're gonna make a template using this button, hit enter, and then name the title Tailwind CSS, just like that. And you're gonna make sure first you have the Tailwind CSS IntelliSense extension here. You can find it here, this one, and then you're gonna also live server, this one or this one as well. You can use both live review or live server. Alright, if you've done this, if you installed all the extensions, now we're heading to the next step. So the next thing you're gonna do is open your browser and then search for tailwindcss.com, and then we're gonna head to the docs or documentation, and then the installation. Now we're gonna install the Tailwind CSS first, of course, but first things first, you're gonna make sure that the npm is already installed. Alright, let's say we already installed the npm, so you can check the npm if it is installed or not. Just type in npm -v, and then here's the version I use. So after that you're gonna type in npm space dash sorry, init dash y. Alright, so the package.json will pop out here, and then get back to your browser, and we're gonna install it here by copy and pasting it here. Hit enter. So just wait for the installation to be completed. Alright, done. Then get back to your browser, copy and paste the second line, hit enter. There you go. And then we're gonna make these little editings to the Tailwind config JS. So we're gonna type here index.html, and you're gonna make sure the quotation mark is also here. Alright, and then the next step is to add the Tailwind directives to your CSS. So we're gonna make an input CSS file by pressing this button here, and then we're gonna name it source src. You can name it anything you want, but the default to be linked this src to this src later is to make it easier. So I'm just gonna leave it the default src, and then I'm sorry, first we're gonna make a folder called src, and then in the src folder we're gonna make input.css. There you go. And then copy these elements. Right, and then in the terminal you're gonna copy it. Okay, here let's just clear it first. Okay, and then paste it here. So this command will be used every time we are making this project, we are working for this project. So hit enter. Right, done. Don't worry about the warn. The point is it is done, and the next thing is the last step for installing Tailwind CSS is to link the CSS itself. So we can just copy this element, and then paste it here, just like that. But make sure to not input the first slash, because it's gonna mess hosting website soon. Alright, there you go. We have it. Now we're gonna test it by opening show preview, and then it is blank because we haven't add anything yet. So we're gonna add hello world. Alright, as you can see it appears. Alright, so let's get into it. First we're gonna make this hero section. We call it hero section. So how to do so? Delete again the h1 and then you're gonna make a comment by pressing CTRL or Control slash or question mark, and then make a name here, hero start, and then make another one called hero end. Okay, and then in this section we're gonna make a section with an ID. We're gonna call it home, and give the padding top 36. There you go. And then I'm sorry, we gotta put class here before that, pt or padding top 36, and then you're gonna make div, and this div have a class called container. Then we're gonna make another div with the class flex for the display, and then flex warp, let's go, and then another div with the class weight full, and then self center. Okay, don't miss the dash, and then px 4. There you go. Hit save. So now you're gonna make the text itself. So put in here h1, just type anything. Hi everyone, and I'm gonna use emoticon by using star plus dot. Okay, I'm gonna make this waving hand. There you go. And then my name is Kafa Fathullah. Okay, and then after that, and then the next thing to do is make an h2, and then in this section, in this h2, you're gonna tell yourself who you are. So I'm gonna tell that I am a designer and whatever web dev web developer. Okay, and then you're gonna tell a short bio of yourself. So in here, tell them anything. I'm just gonna use lorem 15. Okay, or maybe lorem 15 is a little bit too much, so maybe just 10. That's all right. And then we're gonna make the button. So using a href to make it hashtag first, and then we're gonna use the class rounded full, this one, and then background primary. No, we need to make a class. I'm going to make a class, but first I'm just gonna type it here first. We don't have this background primary yet, but we will make it later. Let's continue. Just py 3, and then px 8, and then we're gonna make the text to just have base, and then the font is going to be semi-bold. Text going to have white color, and let's just keep it like this. Now we're gonna focus on the class first for each div. So we have this already. Okay, this is all right. Flex verb. So in the h1 we're gonna need a class, and I want the text to be normal size, so just type in text base, and then the font's gonna be semi-bold. Here, font semi-bold, and then the color um okay, so we're gonna make the color. You can go to the Tailwind CSS page, and then on the customizations you can pick the colors, and then pick whatever you want, whatever you wish. So here I'm gonna pick the red on or rose color. So here, copy, or maybe this one, color, maybe just we're gonna make the extend. So we're gonna extend here, then colors, text dash primary. There you go, we have it. Refresh, and then it is changed already to the red color. And what we're gonna do next is this h1, we keep it like this first, and then we're gonna make the text from my to Fatullah to be the different color. So like it's gonna be like this. So saya and then Sandi Kagale is going to be the different color. We're gonna type here span and then move this span, the closing tag, here to the end of your text. Paste it here, and then in the opening tag you're gonna make a class, and then block, and the font is gonna be bold. Let's see. Okay, or maybe just semi bold. No, semi bold is the same. Alright, keep it bold, and then the text size, no, we're gonna change the color instead. The text gonna have slate color. So if you look at the Tailwind website, it has slate colors. So this one, what we're gonna do, so this one is like a black but not very black. So we gonna choose text slate 900, like so. Then we're gonna hit the refresh to see the result. Refresh, there you go, we have it on the slate color. And we're gonna make the text for Excel, so it's gonna be bigger. Okay, that's cool, like this. But first, this text slate color, we're gonna use it so much, so we make another color section here to have dark, name it dark, and then we're gonna paste this 900 code, paste it here, hit save, and then we're gonna we can use text dark instead. Okay, why is it okay, so there's an error. Just add comma, don't forget to add comma. and then hit save. Let's see the output. There you go. Okay, now we're gonna customize h2 as well. So h2 needs a class, and then the font is going to be medium. Okay, cool. And then the text color is going to have maybe 500, and then margin bottom 10. Alright, and then we need leading relax to give the space, so it is not really too tight between the line. And then for the paragraph, we need a class as well, and the font is going to have medium size, and the text slate as well, it is lighter, make it 400. And then we're gonna add margin bottom 10, and let's see, right, like so. It is cool. Margin bottom 10, and I think let's move it here. Let's move deleting relaxed to the paragraph instead. Yeah, this is way better. Okay, now we're gonna make the web developer and designer text color different, like this. This is differently, so it is gonna be black, and this lecture gray. So just like this, you can make a span, and then move the closing tag behind the web developer, and the class, and just make the class for the text, I'm sorry, dark. There you go. Also, the last letter here, on follow tatem, we're gonna make span as well, and move the closing span. Give the class text dark as well, and then the font is gonna be, oh sorry, font is gonna be bold. Okay, that's cool. And then we're gonna customize this button right here. So in this section we're gonna focus on Android display. So This is going to be the Android display, the Android output. And if we expand, this going to be the web output. For now, we're gonna focus on Android output first. Alright, you know what, let's just reset the class. Let's delete this, and then start from the beginning. Text base, because we just need a normal letter, normal size, and the font is going to be semi bold, and it has the color of white, just white, and the background, make it dark. Oh no, actually primary. Okay, and the py3 px 8. Let's see the output. Okay, we missed this, so we're supposed to make the div below the button. So it's gonna be like this. Hit save. Refresh, and then the text is gonna be call me. Okay, maybe we're gonna make the radius to be like bill, so type in rounded full, just like that. And let's check. Okay, it is responsive. Then we're gonna add the hover, so type in here hover. We're gonna add shadow when we're hovering it. Shadow large, maybe shadow large. Let's see. Add more hover opacity to 80 maybe. Hit save, refresh. Okay, it is cool. And we need a transition, so type in here transition duration, let's say 300. Okay, we have the transition now. Is in out. Okay, that's cool. We have the transition. Alright, that's all. And then we need go to the next section. So this is the left section. This is the left section, this one right here, and then we are going to make this right section now. So the placement of div, so we need to make another div like this, just like this, but in here, careful for the placement of div. Here, place it like right here, below the text. Please call me below the pattern. So place it right here, and then we're gonna need a class for the div. So we got here, we just input the picture, which you can input it yourself, anything you want in this dist folder, and then emg, and then hero png. So input the class here. Wait a second. So I just got technical issue here when I record. It is apparently it is not recording. So here is the code. Just gonna close this. Here is the code, and I'm just gonna tell you briefly. So here, the last time was here. So this is the right section of the hero. So this is the right section. Let me expand. Let's expand it from the browser instead. This is the right section, and this is the left section. So we're gonna make this with this class wait full self n to make it to the right side, and then px, the x is gonna be 4, and the large, when it got large, here I will tell you, when it got large, the image will stick to the right side. I mean the image will gonna be half of size. That's it. And then div class relative margin top is going to be 10, and margin when it got large, margin top is going to be 9, and when it got large, the image will stick to the right. So input this text, this command, this class. And then for this blob, this graphic behind me, behind this picture, is called blob. So you can make it right here, blobmaker.app, and then choose it whenever you want, and then copy the code, copy svg to the clipboard, and then you're gonna make sure to paste it in after the image. So first, after the image, you're gonna make span element and paste the svg inside of the span tag, and make the class for the span just like this, absolute, bottom, etc, etc. Right. And to change the color of the blob, just replace this fill section right here. Also input this scale whenever you want the size is going to be, and then the width of the blob is going I mean this one, the width and height of the blob is going to have 400 and 400. Also your image, if it is too big, just make it width 500 and height to be 500 as well. And then for the responsive section. For the responsiveness here, when I make it large, see the height of your one, this text right here. This is the small section. When it got large, it is going to be large as well. So how to do that? So basically just input this command here, just this class here, in this first class, first div I mean, or the third one, 1 2 3, the third one. Input this large weight to be half, and then for this responsiveness of the text, this text is gonna be MD for medium text XL. If it got medium, then the text is gonna be XL size. Also, this one here, the name text, notice that my name will get larged, will the font size is gonna be bigger when it got larged. So just type in here large LG and then text 5XL. The origin is 4XL. When it got large, it will go 5XL. As well as the H2, the what is it? Designer and web developer text here. When it got large, the text gonna be 2XL. See, it is bigger. This is 2XL, and this is the base or medium. And keep the paragraph like this. It is already good. We don't need to change the paragraph section, as well as the bottom. I mean the button. Keep it like that, and then okay, so that's it, and let's continue. Now we're gonna make the left section to be centered here, so it will get nicer to look. So how to do that? By typing here below the theme, we add container, and then center true, comma, padding let's say 16 pixels. Then don't forget the comma, and then you're gonna add also here screen to XL 1320 or 1320 pixels. Then you gonna press the comma, like so, then hit save and see the preview. Okay, we missed something. Let's add as screens. Also add the comma behind everything. Alright, there you go. Now it is centered. It is a bit there is a padding a bit here. Or maybe let's change it. Let's add 19. Okay. 19, I mean 20. 20 sounds alright. Let's check the terminal. It is still ongoing, so it is fine. If it is closed, so you must run a new terminal, run this watch if you spotted some errors. For me it is alright, so I'm just gonna close this. Okay. Also, I added this class right here to scale it, to scale the blob, the graphic behind me, behind this picture, behind the person, to be, when it got medium, the scale will be 125. Okay. Now we're gonna make the about us section behind, I mean under this picture, and I'm just gonna skip the video until it got ready, so you won't get bored. So we're gonna place it underneath the hero end. Let's minimize the section hero here. And make it right here. I'm gonna make it right here. Alright, so this is the about section. So I just got done making this, and I'm going to explain to you briefly. So you will need a section, another section, of course. After the hero, we need about section. So make it section with the ID about, and the class is going to be padding top 36 and padding bottom is 32. And another div, make a div with a container with the class container, and then div flex and flex wrap to make it next to each other. This is the display. So make another div with a margin bottom 10 and width full, and padding right, padding left 4, and large. When it got large, the width is gonna be half. This is the large, and it will increase half of the size. And then make an h4 for this. This one is an h4, and this need margin bottom 3, text large, and the font gotta be bold, and it is all uppercase, so we use this class. And the text color is going to have text primary, and then h2 for this. Make it have margin bottom 5 and max width medium, and the text size is 3XL. So when you hover it, you can see here the 3XL size is 1.8 rem, and line height is going to be 2.25 rem. So the font is going to be bold, and the text color is going to be text dark, like we just input earlier here, the dark. And when it got large, the text gonna be have the 4XL size, 4XL, as you can see. And then for the paragraph, it's going to have max width XL, and so the maximum width is XL, and the text size is base, and the font medium, text secondary, and then large. When it got large, the text gonna be large, just large, like so. And I am making the lorem here for the paragraph. And then you're gonna make another div for this. For this first, for the second section, the right section. So when it in the website display, you're gonna have left section and the right section. So that was the left section, and now is the right section. Here is the right section here. Here's the right section. So it has margin, no, first h3 for the header, and then margin bottom 4, text 2XL, and the font weight or font is gonna be semi-bold, and the text color is gonna be text dark. And when it got large, the padding top is gonna have a 10 padding, and the large also, when it got large, the text is gonna be 3XL the size. And don't forget this, the div of this um, of this part is going to have class with full and padding left and right for, and this right here, just like this, just like the left section. And you're gonna input the paragraph anything you want. I used lorem paragraph just so it is random text. And for the buttons of your social media here, so you're gonna make okay, so this is the about section here, about us, and we have some paragraph here and some buttons. So how to do that, how to input your paragraph and these buttons as well, your social media. So you're gonna go to the this section, you're gonna make a new section with the ID about, and the class is going to have padding top 36 and padding bottom 32, and you're gonna make div class with a container, and I'll show you this one. This is the put it in the last section after above the section closing. So after that you're gonna make div with the class flags and flags wrap to make it here, to make it be next to each others, like so. So and then make another div, so make this section here, so this is about us, the left section, and this is the right section. So we're gonna make the how you gonna make the left section. You have to input this div and then make age 4 for the and has class margin bottom 3, and then the text gonna be large, and for the font it's gonna be bold here and all uppercase, and the text primary, and this is the text color. And then input your text here, and below that you're gonna have h2 for this header, and the margin bottom 5, and the max width medium, and the text is gonna be 3XL and font bold, and the text color is gonna be dark. And when it got large, the text font will get 4XL. Let's see. So this is the small one, and this is medium, and this is the large. So the size of medium and small is gonna be the same because we didn't input the medium class here. And then for the paragraph, the max width XL, and the text font is gonna be base, just base, not XL, not too big. And then the font gonna be medium, and the text and then text secondary, also the large text gonna be large. When it got large, the text gonna be large. Okay, and then you can input your paragraph here, whatever. I'm making this lorem ipsum paragraph for me, and then that was the left section, or the top section of the mobile version. Here, this is the mobile version, this is the top version, and this is the bottom version. I mean the bottom section, sorry, the top section, and this is the bottom section. And after that, you're gonna make the bottom section by typing here, make a new div, of course, with the class width full, padding left and right 4, and then when equal large, the width gonna be half of size, width half. See, like so. And then you're gonna make this the text, the let's be friends text, by inputting the h3, and this is the class margin bottom 4 text 2xl, font semi bold, and the color is text dark, and large, padding top 10, large, text 3xl, and then input your text here. And for the paragraph, you need a class margin bottom 6, and the text base font medium, text secondary, and large, text XL. And this is just input anything you want for the paragraph. Here I'm using lorem paragraph. And then for the button section or your social media section here, you can make another div with the class flex items center, so it will be next to each other. We use flex, and then items center, the items will be centered. And then first you need a comment, of course, to make it for you easier to understand and spot it. So you make the a and href. Here I'm just gonna keep it blank by using this hashtag, so it won't go anywhere when you click it. And the target is blank. The blank target is going to be making a new page, new blank page. And then the class, we have margin right 3, flex 8, 9, width 9, and then items center, justify center, rounded full. So if you want to make the circle, make this class, use this class rounded full, and the border color is going to be and then add the border, and the border color is going to be border slate, and the text slate is the icon slate. And when you hover it, it's going to have border primary color, which is red color here, like so. And then the hover text, the icon inside of the red circle here gonna be white, so input this hover text white. Okay, and where you can look for the icon here, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to let you know the website I am using for these beautiful icons. So you're gonna go to the browser, your browser, of course. So use this website here, simpleicons.org, and search for anything, any icon you want. For example, YouTube here, you got this, and then copy it to make an SVG code. So you're gonna copy it and then paste it on your HTML page here, like for example, that was the YouTube SVG. So you're gonna paste it here. After the a tag. That's it, like so. And you're gonna do the same for the Instagram and Twitter and TikTok as well as LinkedIn. So you can just copy and paste it and then change every title with the icon you have. So for me here, YouTube, type in title here, YouTube, as well as the Instagram if you have Instagram icon, also Twitter, TikTok, and then LinkedIn. You can pretty much copy and paste it. Okay, that's it. And then maybe you can add a background here if you want by putting bg, oh sorry, in the class bg slate 200. Oh sorry, not the hero, I mean for the about section here. So background, I'm going to choose 100. Let's see the input. So it is already have the background here, but it is hard to spot. Let's increase it to 200. Okay, it is better, like so. Or maybe 300. So just pick anything you want. Okay, this sounds great. This looks great for me to have 300 of the background color. So it is customizable. Anything you desire, you can use it. Alright, so now let's continue. Now we move on to the navigation section. So we're gonna add the navigation here on top of the page. So on top of the page, we're gonna make the navigation by just add the the comment first. Let's call it header, and as well as the end of the header here. And I'm gonna begin the code, and so you won't get bored. I will skip to the the post, the result of the header instead. Okay, I'm done making the header section. So for this header, we have header and the closing header with the class absolute top 0 left 0 and z 10 and flex with full item center background transparent. So what it does is absolute, so the position will be absolute. The navigation bar here will be absolute position, and top, it will be on top of everything, and with the 0 pixels, so it will be always on top with no padding or left or anything. And then the left will be 0 as well, and the z, which is z index, will be 10 pixels. And the flex and this class flex will be have like next to each other, like we did before, flex display. and the width full, which is 100%, and the items is centered. So what it does is this header will be have this class also. Yeah, this background will be transparent. So if you scroll here, it has a transparent slight blur background. So how to do that? We're gonna need div after the header and use the class container, and inside the div container we need another div with the class relative flex item center justify between. So it will look like this. Let me show you in the website view. So it will look like this. The list will gonna you will see the list here, and then in the mobile version you will see this hamburger button, right? So the div will be relative flags the items center, and then item center and justify between. So you can see when you hovering it, the item centers means align items center. So it will be aligned centered z or z index, in the z index, so it will align in horizontally. And and also you need div for this. For this we need div, or sorry, maybe wait a moment. This one is this div, and then this is your name. Just input your name here, and then for the navigation div we have this. Wait a minute. So this navigation here using the nav element or tag live nav element with the id nav menu with the class also absolute right for, and the top full, top 100%, and hidden, the display will be hidden or display none, and width full 100%, max width will be 250 pixels, and rounded large, which means border radius will be 0.5 rem, and the background color will be white, and index padding top and bottom will be 5, shadows also large, and when it got large it has static position like this, and when it got large also have display block. So display block means this right here. It went down the display block. So display flex will looks like this, and display block will look like this. Alright, you got the point. So in the class you will make we're gonna focus on the the mobile version. So you're gonna need also flex the this buttons here, this button called hamburger, because yeah, it is stuck to each other, so it is why called hamburger. So button, you're gonna need div flex item center px4, and then button id with the hamburger, and also the name is also a hamburger. The type is button. The class will be absolute right for block, again block, like this, so it will be um, stacked vertically. We use block, and then when it got large, it will got hidden. So as you can see, when it got large, it will got hidden. So where we at? All right, so you're gonna need span for making the line here. So you're gonna need span, 3 span for 3 lines, and then inside of the span you're gonna need this hamburger line first, and then origin top left. So origin top left, this is the transition. So this about the animation and transition. So origin top left. So the first line here, the first line will have the origin top, a rotation axis. So the origin means the axis on the top left, means here. So the rotation will be coming from the top left, as you can see. And the transition duration is 300, is in out, as you can see. It is cool. And the second span, which is the second line here, this line will gonna have hamburger line class, and the transition duration 300, is in out. So we don't need a rotation here, because we're just gonna make it disappear. So no need origin. Yeah, we don't need origin. And the third span, which is the third line here, we're going to need hamburger line as well, the class, for the class, I mean the main class. And then the origin bottom left, so the rotation axis will be at the bottom left, like right here, exactly this corner, as you can see. And then the transition will be have the duration of 300, is in out. All right, so you cannot just make this for making this hamburger. So you are going to need also JavaScript. So I already made this JavaScript for the window, I mean navigation bar, and then the hamburger. So what you are going to need is make a new folder called JavaScript inside of the dist folder, and then inside of the JavaScript you are going to need script file, and name it script.js. Okay, I'm gonna explain this first. So this navigation means is this one is the navigation, and that navigation have the large background transparent. So it will have the transparent background when we scroll it down, like so here, and then the blur as well. So we need this large background transparent, and then large shadow none. When it got large, it will have no shadow. Here you can see the details. Also, we need all elements represent a list of items, so you need all for undefined list, and it will have block. It will have block like this. This is called block. Sorry. Okay, this called block, like I said before. And when it got large, the display will be flags. Display will be flags. Only when in the mobile version, the display will be block. And the list, and then list gonna have a group class. So this list means list is going to be this section here. Oops, sorry, I typed it in my language. Maybe I'm gonna change it to English language to make it more consistent, because we've made the page before in the English language. So I'm gonna change it a bit. Portfolio, clients, blogs. Okay, that's it. Oh, okay, we just need to change the home and about us. And there you go. And then make a href for this, and then just make it hashtag home. So when you click this, it will navigate to your home section. And then group, I mean about. When you navigate, when you click about us, it will navigate to the about us section. And we are going to need portfolio, and then clients, and blog, also contact, which is we are going to make it later. So this is for just for the preparation, and we will make it later underneath this about us section. So I'm gonna that's it. I think that's pretty much it for the list. For the navigation, you can pretty much copy and paste this line. So this line, this is the first line, I mean the first list, and this is the second list, third. Just, it is easy to make it, just copy and paste it. And for the hamburger line, I'm gonna explain the JavaScript here. Here's the hamburger line. So you will need a nav bar to be fixed, so it will be always appear on top of your screen here. It won't disappear. So for example, if I comment this, it will disappear, and to be and it will only on the top of the page, only when you scroll it to the very top of your screen. So we need it to be fixed. So we need this command window dot on scroll when we scroll it. Okay, this command is for the hamburger section. I mean, just do what I typed here to make this cool looking hamburger toggle menu. That's it for the JavaScript. And then you also need the CSS, which you input the classes here in the input.css, dist, and then source src, and then input css folder, and make the nav bar here. Where is it? I'm just gonna search for it. Nav bar, I'm sorry, nav bar, I forgot. Nav bar fixed. Where is it? Okay, oops. I just remembered that you can find the navbar fixed here in the script.js on your JavaScript, as well as the hamburger line active, here, and the hamburger line. No, hamburger line is actually here. This one, this line class. So you make the background. So what it does is you make the navigation background is white, this background here. So let's maybe change it to some any color to show you. So if I change it red, it will turn red. So that's it. And then the background opacity will have 70% opacity, and the backdrop blur small. This blur looks in it is using this backdrop blur small. And the box shadow, we can see the slight shadow here when it got scrolled. Or maybe if you don't like it, just don't input it. Like that. Maybe I'm just gonna keep it like this without the shadow. And then for this hamburger line, it will apply margin top and bottom to this one, and the display will be block, and the height will be 2px. So this 2 pixels height, it has 2 pixels height, and width 30px width, width. And the background of this hamburger is dark, and the hamburger active, this one for the rotation, this. So you're gonna rotate the first line is about 45°, and then no rotation in the second line, here, and the rotation for the third line will be minus 45 degree to make it X, like that. Okay, that's it. It is cool to look at. Okay, now we are going to do the next section here, which is portfolio section. So we're gonna make it below the about section. So make a comment, portfolio section, then another one, portfolio section, and about section, then this one is a portfolio section. Okay, so as usual, I'm gonna code this first and then we'll explain it to you later when it gets done. Yeah, so you need to input the script at the very bottom of your body, the script for making it happens, for making this JavaScript happens. You need to link the script by typing script src or source, your dist, which is your dist folder, and then navigate to your script.js. So it is dist and then JavaScript and script.js, like so. Alright, so I have my portfolio section done already. So for the quick preview here, so we have portfolio and then recent projects of my portfolio, and there is 4 images here. So first thing first, you're gonna input the image. You just input anything for now, any images you have. So I have this image. This is my recent Photoshop edits. I call it create babies, and this art I call it grizzly deer. Also this punangkawan and la potata. The image will have the resolution 600 times 314. Also the second one is this resolution, with this resolution, this. Okay, and we're just gonna name it 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, now get to the portfolio section. Okay, so we have the section, like as always, section. Okay, and then the ID is going to be portfolio with the class. We need a background, so add the background slate 100, just a little bit grayish, just a little bit. So we input 100 here, and padding top 36 pixels or 9 RAM. This sorry, here padding top, and then padding bottom is going to have 16 pixels. After that, you have to make a div with the class, as always, container, and then after the container we will need weight, another div with the class width full, which means 100%, and the pixels, I mean the padding X, which is padding left and right, is 4 pixels, or I mean just 4, which is 1 rem, or equivalent 16 pixels. And then inside of this div, you will need okay, this div, you will need another div with the mx auto, mb16, and max width xl, and the text to be centered. This is this section. This div is gonna be this section, portfolio and recent project. And then you gonna make h4 with the class mb, or margin bottom, to the text large and the font semi bold, this one. And the text primary, the color of the text is gonna be red. And the h2, this recent project text here, is going to have the class mb4, and the text is going to the text size is going to be 3xl. The font is going to be bold, and then the color is dark, the text dark. And when it got small, the text is going to be 4xl. When it large, the text is going to be 5xl. As you can see. Okay, so this is the heading, the header of the portfolio. Now to the picture section. We need div class flex to make it flex next to each other like always, and then width full 100%, flex wrap to make it flex to make it wrap, and then justify center to make it centered, and padding left and right 4, and also when it got large, I mean XL, super large, it will have the margin X auto, and when it got extra large, also have width 10/12, which is width about what is it, 83.333%, like so. So this is about the image width. Like so. And then we will need this. So this class, I mean this div, is going to be like this section, the picture also, as well as the title and the paragraph of the picture. And then this div is going to be just the what is it, the image. So the the class is going to be overflow hidden, and it will have the border radius 6 pixels. So we make the rounded medium, and the shadow, we added the shadow here just a bit, so it is shadow medium. And input the image with the source of your folder here, dist image portfolio and 1 png, and then the alternative name, I have it image 1 with full. So just copy and paste it Oh, wait a minute. First, we need this title here. So make it age 3 with the margin top 5, margin bottom 3, text XL with the font semi-bold, and the text color is going to be red. So we use text primary, and this is your text. Input your text, and for the paragraph we use lorem again, and then the class is going to be text base, just base, and then font to be medium, weight also text secondary. Okay, and then you can pretty much copy and paste this section. We need 4, and so make it 4 times, copy and paste it 4 times, and just replace the source here. Just change the number, because the name of the image is named by number, so it is 2, 3, 4, etc. And also the alt name, you gotta change it too, and the name, I mean the text of your paragraph, of course, you gonna change it too. The class is gonna be the same as the first one. Alright, that's it. That's pretty much it. It is easy, pretty much easy, not too hard. And when we this is the mobile version. Okay, this is the mobile version of the app, of the portfolio website. And if we cut to the website version, it will see the display 2 by 2. It will display like this 1, 2 on top, and then 2 on the bottom. It is responsive already. Okay, that's it for the what is it, the portfolio section. And then we're gonna go next to the next section, which is clients section. So we will add clients section underneath or below this portfolio section. As usual, just make a comment, clients section, and the closing comment, clients, and just type in like that. And we're gonna input the coding here inside of the clients section, between the clients section. Alright, I'm gonna skip the video so the duration won't be too long and you won't get bored, and gonna explain the result later. Okay, here it is, the clients section. So in the clients section, you're gonna have, you can copy and paste the portfolio section for the cooperated or the clients section. So you can copy and paste the header, this section. You can copy and paste this section to your clients section here. So in the clients section, you'll need an ID with the clients and the class to be have a background slate 800 and the padding top 36, just like the portfolio section. Padding top 36 and padding bottom is 16, except for this client section. Padding bottom is gonna be 32. And then for the div class container, the first div is class container, and then the second div class is the weight full, padding right and left 4, and then make another div with mx auto and margin bottom 16, and then text center, and then your title clients here. So make the margin bottom 2, text large, font semi bold, and then text color is primary, and then type in your text here. And then for the bigger text, bigger title, you're gonna input MB4 for margin bottom, and then text 3XL for the size, and then font gonna be bold, and the text is gonna be white in the color. And when it got small, the text is gonna be 4 large, 4XL here. And then when it got large, the text gonna be 5XL. It is bigger than medium and small. Alright, so the paragraph, you wanna have text medium, font medium, also text color secondary. Okay, so I just input this color secondary on the Tailwind CSS. So we make these colors below the primary, we call it secondary, and this color is gonna have, let's check the Tailwind. This color, so it is slate 500. Slate 500 is secondary color. So the last one was this, which I didn't mention before for the color text secondary. Now I am explaining it. Okay, so for the text, for the image here, you'll need where is it? Oh, okay, so also in this paragraph you will need medium, text, large. When you got medium, the text gonna be large size, and then make a lorem paragraph here, and then that's done. And for this section, the button section, you're gonna need div, another div, of course, div, and then the class is gonna be width full px, or padding left and right 4, and then below this div you're gonna need flex, another div with the class flex, and then flex wrap item center and justify center, and then you gonna input your image here after the a So first of all, you can make the class here mx4 max width 4. I mean max width is gonna be 120 pixels, and then index, I mean padding y, padding top and bottom is gonna be 4, and opacity is gonna be 60, and make it grayscale. So it just, the color is gonna be just black and white, and the transition duration 500. And when we hovering it, the opacity we're gonna be 100. So we set it, the default is 60, and when we hovering it, the opacity will gonna have 100 opacity. And also when we hovering it, the grayscale is gonna be gone. The grayscale is gonna be 0, so it will look like this with the transition as well. And then when it got large, the margin left and right is gonna be 6, and extra large is gonna be 8. Then you're gonna input your images. So basically you need to make a Google, I mean look for Google icon or this picture here, as well as the Gojek and then Tokopedia and Traveloka, and you can input your image inside of the EMG. Now first inside of the dist folder and then EMG folder, and make a client folder inside the EMG folder and name it as you wish. So I have the name here Google SVG, so I make the source to be dist EMG slash clients slash Google SVG, and the alt name is gonna be Google. And then you can copy and paste it 3 times and just rename the alt, and then change the image source or EMG SRC. That's pretty much it for the clients section. And then we gonna head into the next section, which is blog. Let's make a comment. Blog start, and then blog end. Alright, I'm gonna make a code here. After that, I am gonna explain it to you. So I'm skipping the process of making it. Alright. Okay, now we're done on the blog section. So in the blog section, it will look like this: blog and recent articles and blah blah blah, programming tips, and then keyboard review and coffee on demand. I picked these titles randomly because it's just random, just anything for your blog. I mean any content of your blog, you can input it in here. So here I have these 3 theme, 3 titles with the different name, with the different subjects. So sorry, let's just get to the how to make it. So first thing first, you're gonna need, of course, a section, and then after that, div with the class container, of course. Basically, this is the second must do after the section. After the section, which is the first must do, and then you're gonna make another div with full. I think this is just pretty much you can copy and paste it from here, from the client section. See, because we have padding top 36, and then padding bottom to be 32 as well, and then etc. Just replace or change the text block, and we have age to recent articles, and then the paragraph what based on what you are desire, anything you want. And then for the container, for the this section, the picture with the button, you're gonna need this div flex wrap, and then this is the full div. So if we comment it, it'll disappear. So the first discussion will disappear. Let's uncomment. It will appear again here. So for the picture, I use this image from unsplash.com, and then the size is 360 times 200, and we are looking for the programming images. So type in here programming. You can type or search anything here. For example, if I type in shapes, and then the shapes picture or image will appear. So we need programming image. It will pick randomly from unsplash.com the programming images. So that's it, and then the alt name is gonna be programming, of course, and then class to be with full, and then the div, make another div for this section. So this div is only for image, and then the second div, this one, is gonna be this paragraph and the title, and as well as the button. So make it like this: a href with the hashtag, because we don't have the link yet, and then the class is gonna be margin bottom 3 block, and then truncate. So what truncate does is, you can see the hover. So truncate we're gonna have overflow hidden and text overflow ellipsis and white space no wrap. Okay, so and then text gonna be XL, font semi-bold, text dark, and then the hover text primary. This one, like so, the text gonna be primary color when we hovering it. And then the paragraph gonna have margin bottom 6, text base, and font medium, and then text color is gonna be secondary color. And for the ahref, the class gonna be rounded large, so the radius gonna have large rounded, and it is about 0.5 rem or 8 pixels. And then the background color is gonna be red, our primary background, and then padding top and bottom is gonna be 2, padding right and left gonna be 5, the text small, and the font medium weight. And then the text color is gonna be white. When we hovering it, the opacity will come down, will decrease to 80%, just like that. Okay, so you can copy and paste it. Copy and paste this div. Okay, from this opening div to the end of the closing div. Copy and paste it. If you want to make it 4 or 5 or more, you can copy and paste it there more. For me, I only need 3, so there is 3 copies. There is only 3 copies. Okay, that's it for the block section. Okay, I'm gonna show you the responsiveness. So when it got large, it will be the like this. It will turn like this, 1, 2, and then the third one is gonna be on the bottom. This is the website display, and when we resize it to the small size, like so, it will appear the mobile version of the web, like so. Alright, that's it for the blog section. And then for the next section, we're going to the contact section, where you can contact yourself. I mean, where people can contact yourself through email. So make a new section here, of course. As always, make a comment, contact, start, and then here contact, and okay, I'm gonna skip the process. Alright, here it is for the contact section. So it's gonna be like this. We have name, and then email, and then message, your message, and then the button, the send button. So what you need is, of course, section, and then div container, and then another div with full px4. So this container, it will be always on the second, and then div mx auto mb16 max with xl text center. This one is just gonna be at the title or at the header part. You can also let's pretty much copy and paste it from the last one. And then for this section, the name and email and message, you're going to need form. So you're going to need form with the div for all of the form, and then the div for each form. So you need this div with the class margin bottom 8 and width full, and px padding left and right is 4. And then you're gonna put the name, so put the label here for name, and then the class is gonna be text base for in font bold and text primary, and your text here name, and then the input type is gonna be text because we're gonna input only text here, and then the ID is gonna be name, and class is gonna be width full, rounded, medium, and background color is gonna be slate. This background color of the placeholder is gonna be 200, and then P or padding is gonna be 3. The text dark, so the text of the inside of this box is gonna be dark. And then focus, when we got focus, this the surroundings, the border, when we click in it, this is the focus. So this one, when we got focus, the border gonna have the primary color, and then focus outline none, like this. So the outline is gonna be none, just the border, not outline. And then focus ring 1. This is the coding of the focus ring 1. You can see it yourself, box shadow blah blah blah. So, and then focus ring gonna have the primary color. This is for the ring color, for the outline, for the border color. Right, and then next you can copy and paste it, and then just change the input type and then label to email, and then ID as well, and then class it's gonna be the same. Also this label, the text label, you need to change to. And for the message, you can copy and paste it, but for the input we're gonna change or replace it with the text area. Here, text area, and then you're gonna have the class in the text area to be hey, because you wanna be this message to be bigger, the size, the form of the message to be bigger than the rest of the form. So you're gonna need hey 32 width full, and the radius gonna be medium, and the background color is gonna be slate 200, padding 3, and the text gonna be dark. And focus border primary, focus outline none, focus ring 1, focus ring primary resize none. So this button, what this class do is for the default you will see the outline, the message the text area here can be resizable. So if we input the resize none, it won't be resizable. The box of this message won't be resizable. For example, I'm just gonna delete it first and then hit save, refresh to make sure. So this is resizable, and we don't want this. This is gonna miss. It's gonna what? Just making things sure so it won't get messed up our layout. So we input back the resize none class. There you go. It is not resizable now. Then for the bottom, for the button, we need div class with full px4, then button. In the inside of the div, you need button itself, and with the class with full rounded full, so you can make it like a pill. So you need rounded full, background primary, padding y3, padding x8, text base font semi-bold, and text white transition duration 500, hover opacity 80%, and then hover shadow large. There it is. When we hover it, this command will appears. Okay. That's it for the contact section, and now we're gonna go to the next section, of course. Okay, so the last but not least, this section is gonna be footer. So we have the footer start and the footer footer end here. So it will looks like this. Just contact us section, and then your email at email.com. This is basically your email, or you can input your real email instead. And this is the street or the address of yourself, the city, name of the city, Mars City. I just type it randomly, I don't know why. And the article category, which direct you to the hold on, to the, yeah, you can put it your category here. I forgot, wait a second. So it is in the blog section. Okay, blog section, client, this one, blog section. So you can link it to the, okay, just section ID here, blog. So you can input hashtag blog, for example, then it will link to the blog section. Or okay, just maybe you can link to the real link or new link of yourself of your own. And then we have what else, links, which is basically just works like the navigation bar here. It is the same blog, it will navigate to the sections, this one, clients, and then home. Okay, this is basically the same for the navigations. And then alright, so okay, So there is the last thing is the footer, the social media buttons, which is same as we did before. This button it works the same. Alright, so how to make this? First we need footer, because this is the end of our website. So we need footer. For the first section is header, and the last section is gonna be footer. And then the class gonna be background dark with the padding bottom 24, padding padding top 24, padding bottom 12. And then after that you need div with the class container, and then div with the class flex and flex wrap, and then div with the class margin bottom 12 and width full, padding right and left 4, font gonna be medium, and then text color is gonna be slate 300, and when you got medium, the width gonna be 0.3 size, like so. And then h3 class gonna be margin bottom 2, text 2xl, font bold, contact us, this one, and then paragraph 3 paragraph for your email, and then address and the city. And also for the articles category we have div margin bottom 12, width full, padding left and right 4, margin medium, width 1/3, medium, width 1/3, 1/3. Okay, and then h3 gonna have class margin bottom 5, text XL, font semi bold, text wide, articles category, and then UL or undefined list, class text slate 300, and then list with the aref hashtag or none, just keep it blank, and then margin bottom 3 inline block. So what it does is displaying an inline blocks, and then text size gonna be base, so it is font size 1 rem and line height 1.5 rem. And hover text primary programming, the color is gonna be text primary when we hovering it, so it is red. And then aref hashtag class mb or margin bottom 3 inline block text base. This is just, you can copy and paste it. And then for the links we have margin bottom 12, width full, and px or padding left and right 4, medium, width 1/3, and then the h3, which is links, gonna be margin bottom 5, text XL, font semi bold, and then the color is white. And for the list here we need list href hashtag home to navigate to your home section here, and then etc. And it has the class with the margin bottom 3 inline block text base, and hover just like this one. This is just basically all of this, just copy and paste section. And after that, for this section we're gonna need the div with full. So this div is the line of this section, so it will have width full border t which is border top with 1 pixel, and then border color is gonna be slate 700, and it has padding top 2.5 frame or 10 or equivalent 40 pixels. Okay, this is the end of the div. So basically this is the border only on top, only the top of the border. If we delete this, the border will disappear like that. So if you want to make a line, just type in border dash t. And then for the class, for this class, the div, this div, so we have this, and then the second layer, which is this div, has margin bottom 5 flags, item center, justify center, and then in YouTube, this button is basically the same as we did before in the, where is it, the hero section. Oh no, oh yes, about section. In the about section, so you can just copy and paste it, except where is it, here, except here we gonna input the class to be flex items center and justify content, I mean justify center. So there it is. And okay, so the last but not least is this paragraph. You're gonna need text center and text XS, which is extra small, and the font size gonna be font weight gonna be medium, and the text color is gonna be text lit 500, and then made with hurt. If you wanna input the hurt, you gonna have to type start and dot, which the emoji will appears here, and then type in just red heart or whatever, and then make a span like so, and then by and a for this link, and target it to blank to make it to the, what is it, the other page, to make a new page. So make it target blank, and the class gonna be font bold, and then text primary, and then this is your name, and then continue using, and then another link for this Tailwind CSS, which is this link to the main side of Tailwind CSS, and then target to blank to make it to the new page, and class gonna have font bold text sky, which is the blue sky, and then this is your text Tailwind CSS. And then that's pretty much it. We are done. But last, okay, the last thing, I am gonna make the font different. I'm gonna use okay, let's just save it first. In your input CSS here, I want the font to be changed. Sorry. So we type in here body, and then font family, I want the Poppins font. If there is no Poppins, then it's gonna be sans serif. Hit save and let's refresh. Okay. Wait a minute. Mm, okay, I forgot. So, in order to use this font, which is Poppins, you need to head to the link, which is Google Font. Browse your fonts. So I wanna have a Poppins font. Just type in Poppins, and then add this. Select this all. I am selecting it all, and then copy this link. Just click this link and then copy it to your HTML, which is your index to be exact, and paste it here. It is a little bit messed here. Okay, hit save, and then there it is. The font already changed. The font is already on Poppins font. As you can see, this is the after, and where is it? And this is the before. This is the default, and then this is the Poppins font. The Poppins font. Okay, that's it. So let's see the output for the website version. Okay, so we have the mobile version here. Clients, and then blog, and then contact us, and this the footer section. Also the navigation bar. It works perfectly. Blog, and then contact. Okay, that it works perfectly. And then let's see the output of the browser. You can see it here, your home, and then about us. Where is it? There you are. About us section, and then portfolio section, then clients section with a nice looking style hover in it, and then blog section with the buttons as well, and then contact us with the form section, and the footer section. There we are. That's pretty much it, and I think this is gonna be the end of the video, and thank you so much for watching. The video is already too long, so I'm just gonna end this video here right now. Thank you so much for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.